All right. So we are still on the episode of Mr. JD's private WhatsApp group members exposing each other. Right now, we're talking about Madam MIA exposing Frida. The one you see in your this one right here in front of. Yes. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. Do not forget to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube if you're enjoying the gist. Because this episode, I don't know how long it's gonna be because the Wahala continues. So let's dive right in straight up and listen to what Madame MIA has to say. Okay.
Ah, you see this matter, Sometimes when you look back, you say, why did I get myself involved in this yama yama?
You know, this really got me laughing too because she referred to this whole thing as a yama yama. If you know the meaning of yama yama, all right.
Yesterday, a friend of mine, brought my attention to a video done by a pastor, and I quote, a pastor who have been, and I quote, supporting JD. She's a blogger. And this woman was revealing what transpired between her and Freda. And she exposed that Freda.
Now, don't forget that all of these women are Mr. JD's supporters, okay? But right now, they are running helter skelter, they are battling each other, and it is just ridiculous.
Used to send message to her to leave JD, to stop helping JD, and all these other, innuendos against JD to her. And she threatened to expose more, warning JD to be very careful about Freda, that Freda is not a friend, that Freda is, coming to her to say all these things about JD, Now, guys, remember, I said the same thing when Freda was.
Did I not mention this last month or when, how many months ago, that all of these women that are in JD's camp are there for their own selfish reasons? They're not there because they think he is innocent, he's telling the truth or whatnot. They are there for their own personal reasons. Hence, they cannot even keep their stories straight. They cannot be 100 with him. They're telling him one thing, they're doing something else behind, and they're battling each other for who is going to get the first seat, the front seat, and whatnot. It's strange.
The messages to me, phoning me, telling me that JD takes, illegal, so, you know what I mean? JD is this, JD is that, is.
And this is someone that JD just posted her show that she has in Germany. Was it yesterday he did the post for her? And JD is still stuck with this person, but allegedly what we're hearing from what Madam MIA and some other members of their group is saying, that this same woman goes around telling people that JD is doing if you know, you know. That allegedly, okay?
Lazy, he doesn't want to do anything against Cora. He's a user. And against her, and you see, there's some things that a woman can do against a man. If that man is not careful, hey, by the time those type of women finish with you, they will bring you closer. When they didn't succeed the first time, don't forget, JD Japa, JD ran away from her.
Wahala.
Bring summer, isn't it?
So you see, so it seemed like most of these people are just following JD because of But now, cause she also mentioned Summer's name. So what do you think?
In order to stop infatuation, phoning, according to JD, phoning him morning, afternoon, night, and all that. Meanwhile, you are pretending to.
Funny enough, that's the same thing that Madame MIA was claiming, that she's the one that JD speaks to in the morning when he wakes up, the last person to speak to when he goes to bed. So it seems like the competition is real here. Who's going to be the one that he speaks to all the time? Who's going to be his sweetheart?
JD, that you care for him. And then, boom, you are the same person going from one blogger who is supporting him, who is helping him. You're going from one blogger to the other to destroy his name and reputation. And excuse me, guys, remember, there was a blogger who in early 2023, before we even know who Freda is, who in early 2023 says that, hold on a minute, in September 2023, the woman said, hold on a minute, I know this woman. JD needs to be careful because this woman approached me in early 2023 to tell me that JD takes illegal, I don't want to mention.
If you listen to the stories that comes out of the mouth of all of these women, you just know that all of these people, they are way no pure. Seriously, these people, none of them is, in fact.
On the full thing on my video, guys. Remember that blogger says so. That is blogger number one. Then she approached two other people, and those people, they have evidence slagging JD off. This was after she lost her page. You know, the page that JD mobilized us to promote her, to follow her. That page, when she lost.
Did y'all also notice a pattern that anybody that drags Cora the most, insult and do the most to Cora, that's the person that JD promotes. That's the page JD will promote. That's the person JD will give shout out to. Put two and two together.
Not because of anything, no. It's because she was going after Cora. Everything is Cora. Even though Cora didn't do nothing wrong with this woman. Don't let anybody fool you, okay?
This is the first time that Madame MIA has said something that is the truth, that Cora did not do anything wrong to Freda. But Freda has been dragging Cora. This is the only thing this woman has said that we can hold on to, that she has for once spoken the truth.
Now, apart from the two people that this lady, this same Freda, have gone to be destroying JD to them, calling him all sort of names. This was in late 2023. Oh, boom! Look at this new information yesterday from this pastor that has been, and I quote, supporting JD. Look at what she's saying now, that Freda have exposed to her about JD, and telling her that she should stop supporting JD, she should leave JD. In the email, the threatening email I got in 2024, leave JD. As if JD is a baby that somebody like me will want to continue putting on my back. When I know that it's association, it's dangerous for my own health. Hello, are you okay? Apart from myself, this blogger who exposed that Freda approached her in 2023, January or February, early 2023. Apart from that, the two people, that have evidence, they contacted me and have evidence that Freda was slagging JD off to them and calling him the same thing he reported to me. He was telling them the same thing. That is how many people? 4 people. Remember the woman, the one I said she's very good in comedy. What did she say that Freda told her? Didn't she say the same thing? She too, she said the same thing, isn't it? That Freda slapped JD off to her.
People that are not sincere.
Trying to convince her that JD is this, JD is bad, this is, And now look, the pastor too, and I quote, because she called herself pastor, so the pastor too, I came forward and say, JD is, that JD, should run away from Freda. Freda, and some of the things she said, I recognize some of the things Freda told her, because Freda told me the same thing.
How come none of them are
Freda told me the same thing. But you say one thing that should concern everybody. You have to ask yourself, number one,
where's the chart?
Didn't JD heard from different people what Freda has been saying to them about him? Of course he heard.
On him?
JD hardly missed anything that is going on Facebook.
You see, this is JD's number one person.
So ask yourself, why is JD not running with all these red flags? Boom, 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 left and right. He's not running.
Run to where?
He's not running. Why?
Someone that didn't do a thing.
Controversy. Controversy brings in what? Is it the money? Can you prioritize that with the, with the children? Okay, look at where this same Freda and the other one from Slovenia, sorry, I've put him. Didn't I told you guys? It is those two women. And those two women are the one he opened the...
Alright, so there's more. Subscribe, follow us, and catch us live for the full.